Welcome. They say some truths only grow heavier with time. At 76, Meryl Streep has finally decided the silence has lasted long enough. For nearly 50 years she guarded her private world with the same precision she brought to every role. The industry called her the Ice Queen. Today that ice has begun to melt, and the story she is choosing to tell is about Robert Redford. Their connection was never loud. It did not need to be. On the set of Out of Africa in 1985, something quiet and rare took shape between them. Under the Kenyan sun they developed an unspoken understanding that went far beyond the script. Redford never tried to outshine her. He simply stood beside her and believed. The famous hair-washing scene in the tall grass became the visual symbol of that trust. Two artists completely present with each other, no performance required. Meryl has described it as a silent frequency. A standard of respect and artistic honesty she spent decades searching for again. To understand why that bond mattered so deeply, you have to look at the woman who arrived on that set. She had already survived the slow death of the man she loved, John Cazale. She had rewritten scenes rather than play a one-dimensional villain. She had delivered the single most devastating take of her career in Sophie's Choice and refused to do it twice because the pain was too real. By the time she met Redford she was already a force, yet still searching for a partner who matched her intensity without competing with it. He became that partner. In the years that followed, their paths crossed again, most notably on Lions for Lambs. The critics were mixed, but Meryl moved with the same quiet power she had found in Africa. The frequency was still there. Now, in the quieter years of her life, she speaks of him with a tenderness that feels almost private. She calls him the kind of person who made everyone around him better. She remembers not the blue eyes the world fell in love with, but the dignity, the intelligence, and the integrity he carried when the cameras stopped. He taught her that real success is measured by the honesty you keep, not the trophies you collect. At 76, Meryl Streep no longer needs to prove anything. The record 21 Oscar nominations, the chameleon-like mastery of accents and souls, the decades of refusing to be diminished, all of that is already written. What she is offering now is something rarer, a glimpse of the one artistic relationship that felt like home. Some connections are too true to be performed. They simply exist, and then they are remembered. What do you think of the bond she has finally chosen to share? Tell us in the comments. If this story stayed with you, subscribe for more honest looks behind the Hollywood curtain.